What's up, Dimitri?
Hey man,
Hey.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for doing this, man. Appreciate it. Really do.
Yeah, of course. It's I try to help people who, because my coaching is like stupid expensive, so and I know not everyone can afford it.
It hurts. If I could afford it, I'd take in a heartbeat. For real. Dead ass, bro.
Did we have a call? Did we have a consultation call?
For me?
Yeah.
We did like 2 years ago.
I was like, cause
Your rates were like stupid.
I was like, your voice sounds super familiar. I was like, I've definitely heard your voice before. So we had a consultation call a couple years ago.
Wow, 2 years ago or something.
2 years ago? Okay.
Early 2024.
Yeah, you sound like an old client of mine, actually.
But I never was. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
I
you
wish.
you sound similar to someone that I used to coach. Um, okay, well, tell me how I can help you.
Yeah, so like, um, what's your opinion on like practicing game and dating skills on like restaurants?
On escorts?
Yep. Paid. Paid.
Um, oh, are you that guy on
Okay.
Twitter?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. The Filipino.
I'm I'm also think grid. Sorry, dude.
You're what?
I'm also think grid.
You're pink drid? I can't hear you.
Think grid, bro. Think grid.
Thick
Think
grid?
grid. No, dude, I have another account. It's called Think Grid.
Oh,
Six seven
you're
nine.
Think Grid. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're Think Grid. Okay, we finally
Yes, sir.
meet. Okay. We
Yep.
finally meet. Okay, cool. And then are you also the other Twitter guy who said that he gets with escorts, the Filipino guy?
Yep. Yep. That's me. Yep.
That's you.
100%.
Okay, interesting.
So, just for
Okay.
the record, I'm not doing this to troll you, but like,
N-
just
No, 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 no,
genuinely.
no, no. And we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
had
yeah.
a consultation call. That's fascinating. Okay. So
Yeah,
obviously
so basically,
the plastic
oh,
surgery
God,
that you
okay.
got, for everyone who has context, you're part of the looks maxing community. You think that looks are the like most important thing. You even went so far as to get a nose job and something with your eyebrows.
Yeah, yeah, I have a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's and but you only have sex with escorts. Like that's how you lost your virginity?
No, no, no. I got on those a few years back before I did escorts, but just minimal. I had minimal success with them. I had some success. I got Malaysian night game and online dating before Looks Maxim,
Yeah.
and some girls would have liked me before Looks Maxim and all that. But it's minimal success. Minimal.
Do you think that you could put are you on your phone or something? Because I can't hear you that great. Like, do you think you could?
Um, Let me take off my. Because here's the thing, like
Are you
I
using
want to take off my
AirPods?
earbuds, but then yeah, earbuds, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try to take it off, okay? Because
Okay.
my family members not going to talk about it's
Oh,
been embarrassing.
okay. I understand you.
Uh,
Yeah. Um.
Okay, but can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better?
Yes. A lot better. Okay. Yes.
Nice.
A lot
Nice. Fuck
better.
these earbuds, man. Fuck these earbuds.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So, uh, I don't. Anyway, since I'm gonna be a loudspeaker, can we just refer to them as like SWs, short for sex workers, just so my family
Yes.
members?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. All right.
Um. I mean, do they speak English? I guess most people in Philippines speak English.
Most Filipinos speak some English. It's a second
Yeah.
language
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Okay. So, um, I would say that anything that happens with an SW, as you would say, you're never getting real feedback.
Yep.
Like you can
I agree.
never. It's kind of like flirting with a waitress. It's like you never really know if what you're doing is working or if she's just doing what she has to do to get her tip.
Yeah.
right? It's just not. Yeah, I don't think it's going to help you, right? I think that you need to just go out and talk to girls. And I'll be honest with you, I can already see one of your problems. This is the part of like the looks, like anyone of any like red pill, blue pill, or black pill, looks max, incel, whatever.
Sure.
Like, it's immediately clear to me, just by the way you talk, right? Like, you don't come off confident. You don't come off like, there's not really a lot of energy in the way that you speak. You come off a bit shy. You come off a bit monotone.
Yeah.
Right? So now, if you fix these things, you'll get different results. But it's not simple. Like, what do you mean? Like, how do I not be monotone? Well, listen to how I talk, right? Like, my tone will vary. And I'll inflect at different parts. And, you know, sometimes I'll talk kind of fast, and then I'll talk slow. Like,
Yeah, actually, that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, the way you talk on your live streams, like with other guys, is that also how you talk with women?
yes.
Like when they,
Yes.
when you,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So watching you, how you talk and your voice tone and everything, that's a pretty good benchmark to like
Yes.
emulate.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. And my facial expressions and my hand gestures, like how I'm like,
And this is like, it doesn't matter what the culture is. It should be Russian, Filipino, Chinese,
doesn't matter.
Americans.
Nope. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Doesn't matter.
All right. Well, dude, honestly, like, I think I'm a bit more animated when I talk with the SWs. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm gonna fuck, right? I'm
Right.
gonna fuck a pretty.
That's
I'm gonna be pretty
because
fucking
you're
excited.
that's because you're comfortable, because you already know you're gonna get the cookie.
Exactly. So I'm in a fucking good mood. I see her, she's fucking cute. She got nice tits, cute face. Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna fuck. Of course I'll be happy. Of course
Yeah.
I'll be animated. Of course I'll be humorous.
Yeah.
So I kind of get a little bit more animated if I'm really attracted to a girl. Like if she's like really, really pretty and it's just really my type. Like because
Then maybe you get so you've changed now. Before you were talking to me one way. Now your energy has changed.
like right now.
Yeah. You're being
I mean,
you're being a lot more
takes some
outgoing.
time. Yeah, it takes some time for me to like, how do you say this? To warm up socially, you know, because I mean, I work in finance, so you know, when you spend the whole day just crunching numbers and shit, like your brain kind of just switches into like logical mode, monotonous.
Yeah.
And it takes a while for me to warm up and be more social and outgoing and stuff. And probably the looks maxing probably helped a bit, you know. So basically what happened the last 2 years since we last talked was like I so I tried approaching the game. It was hard. There's so much friction, and then I figured, why don't I actually go to some SWs and then practice game while I'm at it? Like, bro, there was a time when I would pull up to the hotel, the brothel, and then like before going in, I would watch one of your videos, like how to eat pussy like a pro, you know, shit like that, and I would just like try my best to apply it, and yeah, but like you said, the thing is, like, they could genuinely probably like you and be attracted to you, but at the end of the day, there's always a room for doubt. Well, because it's paid, right? I mean, like, they're still human beings at the end of the day. I mean, they could genuinely like you and find you attractive, but at the end of the day, there's always that room for doubt. Like, well, it's paid. So how do you really know for sure if they really like you? Because there's always money involved. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the other thing, man. Like, now that you're talking like this, now the vibe has changed. I think I think you're seeing women as like just holes.
I don't think so. I disagree. You know why?
Why?
Because this is gonna sound really pathetic, but like the first, like 2014, the first time I got an SW, then after we done the deed and then I left the brothel, dude, this is gonna sound pathetic, but I actually teared up. Like, I actually cried like a bitch. I cried like a fucking bitch, bro.
Yeah, but it's just the way that you talk, man. Now the vibe has changed. Like before, you were kind of being quiet and like, "Hey, what's up?" And you probably get a little more comfortable. And now you're being outgoing. I don't know, man. Like there's some weird vibe. Like,
Dude, you gotta understand, like I was
yeah,
in the whole UA RSD thing from 2013 to 2017.
yeah,
So I probably picked up some of the vibes there. Like I would listen to Tyler Durden, RSD Tyler, RSD Julian. I
yeah.
somewhere along the way I probably picked up the vibe. And I joined like PUA groups like back then here in the Philippines, and I probably picked it up.
Okay, well,
You
how
know,
many
like
girls have you gotten with? Like without SWs, how many girls have you been with?
you mean like the full penetration or just making out, just hand job?
Yeah, yeah, full penetration.
Okay. For full penetration, like three or four.
Okay.
And
Um,
then other than that, just hand jobs, blowjobs, makeouts. Very few. I've only gotten the first lay I've had was on night game. Like we had a table, open two girls, talked to them for a bit, invited them to our table, and after a while they left. And I looked for them, I was drunk. I put my arms on their shoulder and I told them, I'm drunk, I'm horny, I want to fuck you both. And I was gonna go for a threesome.
yeah.
And they were like, yo, but we've been friends since childhood. We've been childhood friends since whatever, so it's gonna be awkward. So you're gonna have to pick one. And honestly, like only one of them was pretty. The other one was chubby, kind of mid. So the girl who was mid was the one who said that. So I was like, well, of course I'm gonna pick the prettier girl. And obviously she got hurt, she got offended.
You
So she was
said
like,
that?
I didn't say it exactly that way, but I picked the other girl,
Yeah,
obviously. And she knows why. I mean, I'm sure she knows why. Um,
sure.
So she got pissed off. Like the whole expression on her face changed. She was like, "I'm not going home. I'm not letting you go home with my friend if I'm not going home with another guy." And I had a roommate at that time, and he was like, "Bro, you want to take one for the team?" And he was like, "Yeah, okay, sure, whatever." So we four of us went to our back to our place. So he fucked the mid girl in his bed, and I fucked the pretty girl on my bed. And then after we had sex, like she left her cardigan in my place on purpose. I know she did it on purpose. I mean, you can't just fucking miss a cardigan, right? Because right after she left, she texted me. She's like, "Hey, I know you have my shirt. Can you like return it?" And in my head, I'm like, that's her way of making sure this is not just a one night stand. She wants to see me again and stuff. And so I met her at a mall. Sorry, not a mall, but at a restaurant. And then like, you know, okay, I had zero experience. I have zero experience with dating, so I didn't know how to do things. So how I came off on that date after the sex was like 180 degrees from how I came off during the club, and I was drunk and I was horny. Okay, so she was like, um, I basically just sat there like a fucking dumbass, not saying shit.
Okay.
And then we went back to her place. And I tried to go for a kiss like a dumbass, and she's like, "No, I don't want to see you anymore." Blah blah blah. So that's my success with game is minimal. Although to be fair, I was only doing night game for like a month or 2 months when I got the result. So there you go. And then some other girl from Bumble Tinder, a few dates on Bumble Tinder. Never had a girl. Never had a lay on night. Sorry, day game. No. I've done approaches here and there,
Yeah, I'm
but
trying to put into words what the problem is, but I'm trying not to be too harsh. You
you can
come
be
off.
harsh, dude.
Yeah,
You can be completely brutal, bro. Just bro, I'm a
yeah,
black belt.
but it's
What's matter? So what?
it's
It's
just
alright, bro.
it's just you come off very sleazy. You
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
know, like it
yeah.
doesn't feel. This is what I mean. Like I said, oh, it kind of feels like you treat girls like objects, and you're like, well, I cried at the first time I fucked the sex work or the SW, and I'm just like, okay, but like I don't know, man. Something about the way you talk comes off really, yeah, like there's something going on, and I can't put my finger on it. Like I don't know exactly how to explain it to you. It's just like the way you come off comes off really, like
Salesy.
You're
salesy,
salesy. I mean, you said you work in finance.
like a used car salesman type of.
Yeah, like your charisma doesn't sound, because now you've totally changed. Like I said, you were really quiet and monotone. I'm like, okay, well, I see your problem. And now you're like, oh, ooh, ah, ah. But you're right. It's like you're doing this RSD, like you're
Yep,
doing
yep,
the like thing, but it
yep.
doesn't come off like real.
I get you. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, don't know if I'm autistic or not. I mean, because I can pick up on girls. Like for example, like there was this one social circle girl. Sorry, social circle girl, and she liked me. And then like one time we were like going out to the club, and I was like, "Damn, I'm thirsty." And then she was like, "Oh, what kind of thirsty?" You know, like I can pick up on those little things. So I don't think I'm autistic, but I do
No,
have.
I don't think you're artistic either. I think you're like, you might actually be too much. Like you need to relax, because you said you have a very obsessive personality. I remember that you wrote that
Pretty much.
when I was at,
Yeah. Yeah.
like you probably come off like too much, like it might even be a little bit scary, like
Well, I mean,
because plastic
I would.
surgery is a pretty drastic thing. Like the average person doesn't do plastic surgery. Like it's a pretty rare thing, right? It requires a pretty obsessive personality. Like you are so, like, people will talk about it. Like, oh, maybe I could look with a better note, but like for you to be so determined and so extreme about your looks being important,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I'm just kind of. I guess it's more of like, because I have a history of being obsessed about something and then not taking enough action. So I guess it's one of those phases in my life where like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna keep obsessing over it, but I'm actually gonna fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
oh, and by the way, like I had a lot of coffee and energy drinks before this, so that could be the
Yeah,
reason why
no,
I'm
no,
going
no, no,
to.
I get it. No, I get it. I just, no, there's something like, okay, if you've only had a couple lays and you actually gave it a good try, and then like you reverted to like black pill thinking, it tells me there's some way that you were coming off. Like something about you was coming off weird to these girls. And
I,
and
I
also
guess.
anyone who gets really deep into like SWs, it usually shows something about that person. Like
Yeah,
it's not
I
normal
slept
to
with
like it. Like
I slept with like 50 SWs in like a year.
that's a lot, dude. That's a lot. You have a very high sex drive. And
For real, dude.
and sometimes that can make you a very, like, I mean, I have a high sex drive. It makes me very passionate, but you don't come off like you're connecting with. And probably I think after 50 of those girls, you see, this is what I mean, you see women as just like, you pay for, like, literally paying to use her body.
Dude, if I could get it for free, just just chatting up girls on
But
Bumble
it's
Tinder,
never
just
for
I would.
free. Like, instead of paying
No,
money,
I mean,
I know
no,
what
that's
you
what I'm
mean.
saying.
I know what you mean. I know, but I'm trying to dig deeper here, and you're like,
Sure.
no. Like every time you respond to me, you're saying no. Do you understand? There's a sub communication going on where I say this, you say, "Oh well, I just had a lot of coffee." Oh well, I think that you see women as objects. No, I cried when I had sex with this girl. Hey man, I
There's
think
a
that you
pushback. There's a
I think
pushback.
yeah, there's a pushback. Like I think that you've developed a very objectifying view of women because now you've slept with 50 of them that you've had to pay for. Well, no, 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 I don't think, like every time you respond, you're saying no.
Fair enough.
But then why are you asking me questions?
I mean, what do you mean? Why am I asking questions? I don't because I
Well,
wanna.
you want to
I
learn.
mean,
So then you should
yeah.
try to like, there's somewhere I'm leading you, and you have to like at least give it a try.
Okay. So I guess we could start off with digging into that vibe you were talking about, like
Correct.
something.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Obviously, being eloquent is not my problem. I mean, I'm fairly. I mean, I've been told, like by colleagues and stuff, that I'm fairly eloquent and I speak well, articulate, yada yada yada. Okay, fine. I don't think it's being eloquent or articulate. It's something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, my vibe would like fluctuate between being monotonous and that, the vibe that you saw earlier to like this. And if I had to guess, it's probably because like again, I've watched a fuck ton of RSD POA videos from way back. So that might have been it. That probably has, I mean, that's probably it. Because I'm an only child and I was kind of sheltered and I had minimal socialization growing up. So, I tried to be like sociable in college, but I didn't know the quote unquote unwritten rules. So I ended up being a social fucking retard.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I got into game and pickup and stuff like that.
So do you feel like you have something to prove?
I'm sorry?
Do you feel like you have something to prove? Like, why do you want to? Like, why do you want to get laid? What's the goal? Like, why do you want to get? I know this sounds like a simple question, but what do you?
Sure.
What are you looking for?
I mean, I'm just horny. I'm just horny, dude.
Right.
Really,
Right. Exactly.
I mean,
That's
I
what I
think,
mean. That's what I mean. Like,
I mean, isn't
I
that
think
the
you,
reason
well,
99.9% of guys like
yes, everyone is horny, but okay. Here's what's funny: is a lot of guys I would tell need to be more like you. They need to embrace their horniness, right? They need to be
fair.
more expressive about it and more direct about it. With you, I think you actually need to do the opposite. I think you need to have a reason beyond just like busting a nut to talk to a girl, because I think it's reached a level of unhealthiness. I think it's reached a level where you legitimately just see women as like a
Well, I
a
mean,
flagpole.
like I'm close friends with this PUA, and he's pretty much kind of like this way too. Like,
I need to tell you,
like
most of the people in the pickup community are not like healthy people. Like a lot of the guys, like mysteries on the autism spectrum, RSD toddlers on the autism spectrum. Like I've met a lot of people in this industry. They're not the best people.
well,
It
I
draws a
mean,
certain type of personality to like focus on this 100%.
yeah, I get you because like I see that with my friend. I mean, I don't want to talk bad about him because he hasn't done anything wrong with me, but
Sure.
I can kind of see that. Sure, I mean, he got a girl pregnant. He didn't, take responsibility for the girl. The girl's in college now. The guy's like 40, and
So he has a
yeah,
kid,
man, he has a daughter. He's going to
and
college.
he's not taking care of it.
He's
Oh, the
yeah, he
daughter is now college aged,
almost, yeah, she's
and
almost there.
he never was present in her life.
They're what do you call that? They're distant. He's alienated from her. He
And
didn't take
so he's 40
responsibility.
years old and still just trying to get new pussy every week.
Yeah, he said his goal is I'll settle down once I fuck a really hot blonde chick. That's what he said.
Ugh. Yeah, it's. I just feel ew. Like that's
Ick,
my feeling.
the ick. You get the ick.
I
I
get
get
the
you.
ick.
I get it.
I get the ick, and you're not that bad, but like you give a little bit of the ick.
I understand. I understand. That's actually why um I listen to you and your approach because it comes off more genuine. Because
Yeah.
before 2 years ago, when we did a consulting, I even asked you about how I did with my approach, and I told you like, oh, I approached her first by doing this opener and then doing this bullshit POA DHB story, and then like looking back at it, it's like fuck it, so fake, dude. It's
Yeah.
like if I'm gonna approach a girl and tell her some interesting story to get her attracted to me, at the very least, it could be an actual story that actually happened. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you don't, if let's say I do get to fuck the girl using sleazy, inauthentic POA stuff, at the end of the day, there's always gonna be like that doubt at the back of your head, like, well, she only liked me for my performance, not really me as
Yeah.
me.
And any girl who falls for the easy stuff, she was either just horny and said yes regardless because she didn't care, like she was just looking to get laid, or she has
Yeah,
very poor character judgment.
yeah, that makes sense.
She's either very promiscuous or like poor character judgment, and usually those things overlap.
So, dude, right? Like when you go out with girls and you talk to them, you go on a date, you also enjoy the process of approaching and dating and just connecting with her on an emotional level.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
And the fact that you're asking me that means you don't feel that way.
well, I mean,
Yes. 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 Just say yes.
there's a 80%
Just say yes.
yes.
Okay. Right.
Brother,
Then it needs to
brother,
be. Then it needs to be way more.
brother, there is a part of me that is like genuinely interested in who she is as a person. Although I must admit, it is tied to wanting to fuck her.
Exactly. I promise you, we are right over the target. The radar is beeping. Beep 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 beep.
But you don't think I'm a psychopath, right?
I mean,
I don't think so, because I have
when
friends
people
and,
are in when people are in pain, do you feel their pain?
like emotional or
Yeah.
physical.
Like if someone's upset, do you feel like, oh man, I feel really bad for them?
If I can kind of relate to their pain experientially, you know what I mean? Like let's say a friend of mine says, "Oh, this girl, let's say this girl rejected me, insulted me, blah blah blah," and then he feels bad about it, and then I've had a similar experience. I would feel the pain, but if I've personally
That's
never,
intellectual empathy.
okay,
You might
okay,
you might actually be low empathy. You might actually be on the psychopath spectrum.
okay,
It is possible.
okay. Wow, I feel bad about that, but like, I don't know if this helps. This is gonna sound pretty extreme, but like, one time I was at a car, and then there was a motor, like a what
An
do you call this, a
accident?
car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was this old lady that, well, she's dead. So, like her body was like twisted in half,
Yeah.
like mangled corpse.
Okay.
And they passed right by it. And then obviously my mom at the front was like, "Oh my God, I didn't want to see it," being all emotional and shit. And I remember just staring there like, oh, interesting.
Like
Okay.
it was just a piece of meat.
I wouldn't say a piece of meat, but more of like interesting scenery.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep. Sounds.
no, but okay.
Yeah.
Let me give you another situation. There was
Okay.
an old lady who was a vendor outside of a grocery store. She was selling peanuts, right?
Okay.
So she was selling me peanuts. And she was begging that I hope you can buy because I'm doing this for my son who has a heart disease and I'm working my ass off. And she's like, what, 75, 80? And I remember feeling so sorry for her. Like, dude, I gave her like I gave her like, I don't know, like $40, $50 worth of money. And that's a lot of money here in the Philippines. $40, $50.
Is this true? Are you telling me the truth?
100% on God, bro. And she was so grateful and she actually cried about it. And I cried. And I fucking cried. I felt bad. I even told about it. I even told my mom about it afterwards. And she was shocked. It was like, that's one of the rare 0.1% of instances that I actually felt sorry for someone to the point of crying and then giving the money that's in my wallet. But it's genuine. I guarantee you, bro. Because what incentive do I have to lie to you? Right?
Well, I don't think psychopathy is like a zero, like 100 thing, right? I think it's a spectrum, just like the autism spectrum. Do I think that you're on the lower end of empathy? Yes. Yes.
Sure. When you say empathy, you mean emotional, affected, feeling
Yes.
what they're feeling.
Yes, correct. Exactly. Like
Not necessarily. Yeah, go ahead.
you see someone being happy and you feel like smiling because you see them happy. If you see someone sad, you feel sad because you see they're sad. Like it's kind of like people have the ability to like you reflect their emotions instinctually. Not like you have to think about it, like it happens automatic. Psychopaths do not have that automatic click. Some people call them mirror neurons, yeah, but like, it's just like if someone yawns, you yawn. Yeah, that's another one. Like,
Oh, I yawn when people yawn.
yeah, but from what you've told me, I think that you're on the I don't think you're zero. Like, I don't think you have no empathy. I just think you're low.
Yeah. Fair.
And the problem is that's going to severely affect. I mean, when you lie, do you feel bad about lying?
I mean, depends on the lie. If it's like a harmless white lie, not really. No. If it's like a pretty big lie, yeah, sure. Sure.
Are you
I mean-
are you worried because you felt bad about lying, or you're worried they're going to catch you? There's a difference.
Usually I feel bad towards friends or family if they've done something good for me in the past.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you're tying feeling bad to whether they've earned my goodwill. Like, oh, if
Yeah,
they did
yes.
something good for me. So that's
Yeah, so
that's a transactional empathy. That's not a
That's like, let's say you and I are friends and you helped me out, or let's say we didn't have a job, didn't have money, and then you were there for me and stuff. And then later on, I did something like maybe I lied to you, or maybe I
Yeah.
deceived you or something. I would feel bad. It was like, dude, Hector was such a good friend to me, blah, blah, blah. I
Yeah.
have to give back.
Yes.
I have to be a good friend back, like,
yes.
but
yes.
someone who's like a complete stranger, no attachment, no social obligation, no nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Everyone also feels that way. It's not like like people also feel more connected to people they're more connected with. That's a normal thing. But
Right.
people who have normal empathy, they also still feel something for the random stranger.
Sure. I mean, I probably felt something for that old lady.
Yeah, but you said, when I told my mother, she was so surprised because that's the 0.001% of the time I ever do something nice or like feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's what I'm picking up. Yeah, I think you might be low empathy. Now, do I think that you are beyond hope? No. I mean, the fact that you're asking me questions, I don't know. You could just be this could be completely performative, and you're just doing it for.
No, dude. Like,
I don't know.
One of the reasons I actually like getting coaching from you and watching your content is because you also add that sort of moral framework to,
What? Then start start practicing it.
Yeah. I mean,
Basically, you have a light that's turned off. You remember the guy I was coaching earlier, the one with autism? You remember I was trying to like turn his light on, basically? Like he has trouble seeing things.
Sure.
You can see these things, you just don't feel you're not connected to them.
I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Yes. Well, you don't know. Of course you don't know, because that light isn't on. So it doesn't even register to you. Like, you intellectually can understand what I'm saying, but you don't understand it intuitively because you don't feel it. It literally only happens to you, like you said, 0.01% of the time. Most of the time, if you see something horrible, you just go, oh, that's interesting scenery. And there's a dead woman on the street, right? Most people would be like, holy fuck, that's wild. I'm going to have PTSD. See, and you're laughing. For you, it's like, it registers 0. Now, the first thing you need to do is make sure you never do anything wrong. Don't lie, don't steal, don't cheat, none of this. That's the first step.
Sure.
Then the second step is you have to start training this thought. Now, do I think you can do it? I don't know. I could just be totally wasting my time. But if it's even 1% possible, it's good. Because you're missing out on, like.
By the way, dude, for the record, sorry, before I continue, I just I kind of understand what you're getting, but like, I'm not out there trying to hurt people. Okay,
No. I understand. Not everyone with psychopathy also is sadistic. Like, you're not like torturing animals. Like, I understand.
Unless you screw me over big time, then okay, fine, I might want to do something.
Exactly. Right? That's the thing about psychopaths, is that if they do feel like justified in it, nothing will stop them. Like, they don't need moral justification. They just, if you fucked me over, then I'm really going to fuck you. Whereas a normal person wants to fuck the person back, but they have a lot of resistance because they're like, I don't know, fuck, I would feel bad if I, lied to that person or stole or this. Whereas for you, once you have a target, you're doing it. right?
I mean, dude, look, I don't want anything that'll put me in jail, obviously.
That's the thing. Your main priority is I don't want to go to jail. Whereas most people would say, I don't want to hurt someone. Do you see? Like, pay attention to your language. Your language is self-referential. You're only saying what's going to happen to me, not I would feel bad for like stealing from that person because they said something mean to me.
Yeah, I mean, I did try to go to therapy for like a couple sessions, and they did the initial psychological
Did
screening.
they
I mean, it's
diagnose you
not
with anything?
again initial. It's tentative. It's not finalized because I didn't push through with the
But did
therapy.
they tentatively say you have ASPD, antisocial personality disorder?
Antisocial personality disorder and narcissistic personality disorder.
Yeah, yeah.
Paranoid is another one, I think.
Are you paranoid?
Paranoid.
Oh, so you're paranoid. Yeah. So that's what makes psychopaths sometimes dangerous. So you'd be careful because if you're paranoid psychopath, then what happens is you don't have the empathy to stop you from doing things, and then you get paranoid, so you feel like you have to start doing things. Like, did that person look at me weird? Did they do that? Well, this you.
Yeah, I have those moments. I have those moments like let's say I'm at a grocery store and the cashier's kind of ignoring me.
Right.
Like I get triggered like, yo, are you ignoring me because I'm not good looking? Are you ignoring me because you think
Exactly.
I don't
Yes.
or whatever? Like,
Yes. Yes.
and then or some like okay, just I was at your live stream like a few days ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't type properly because I was actually at a restaurant when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the waiter just took the fucking menu off my table without saying anything.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't ordering, but he didn't ask because in Filipino culture, you gotta be polite and ask, "Hey sir, are you done? Can you use it?" Blah 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 blah. And he just took it without asking. So I kind of got pissed off in my head, like, "Fuck this guy! What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
Yes.
Like blah 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 blah. And then later on, after I finished my lunch and whatever, he started talking to me, doing small talk. He's actually a nice guy, and I'm like, and I felt bad because my initial, like, I assumed malicious intent from the get-go.
Well,
And
maybe.
then after getting to
Yeah.
know him, like, oh, he's actually a pretty nice guy. I feel bad for thinking that way. I didn't act on it. I didn't do anything, but like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. So, assuming this is all like, yeah, like you're not like zero. You're not completely gone. Like you have something inside of you, but you have to grow that.
yeah. Oh yeah, and a friend of mine in college did tell me straight up, dude, you need empathy.
Well, okay. Right. So if a psychologist immediately clocked you in the first two sessions as antisocial personality disorder, which is the little brother of psychopathy. Psychopathy is the extreme diagnosis. ASPD is like the lower form, right? And then every psychopath is a narcissist, but not every narcissist is a psychopath, right?
Correct.
So you might not be full-blown psychopath. You might be ASPD and narcissistic, but then you have these like 5% moments where you can be like empathetic.
Sure.
So one of the ways for you to like chill out would be stop seeing SWs, right? And
hard.
right because and just fucking jerk off, okay? And then if these emotions get so strong that you want to fuck, find someone to talk to about them. Like, learn how to open up to people, okay? And the second thing is you need to stop assuming malicious intent from everyone. Are there people out there who are going to try and fuck you over? Of course, right?
Yeah.
But for practice, you need to stop seeing the world from how you see the world. You see the world transactionally. What can I take from the world? What can I take from the world? What can I take? What can they do for me?
Do you think my training, like having a economics degree and working in finance, probably?
Oh, it probably fuels your problems because you see the world as a mathematical equation that if you manipulate it enough, you'll make money.
Yeah, that's actually how I think about game.
Correct. If I say the right things and I do this, I'm going to get pussy.
Yep.
Which
Yep.
has some truth to it. Here's the thing. It's not that perspective is 100% wrong. It's just that normal people also have on top of this, hey, I want to connect with people and actually like I care about people and I know people. So like it's not that you're so totally different from the world. It's just that the world has this part, but they also have this part. Normal people have this part. You're missing this empathetic, like, actually, I want to connect to people part.
Yeah. Dude, I know you're not a therapist, but like, I want to, because we're trying to dig deep into like my inner psyche or whatever, right?
Sure.
Because I was, damn, my grades, my elementary years and my high school years and college years were weird. It's like it's a mix of I was also bullied hard, but at the same time there were girls who liked me.
Mhm.
And in some cases it's the girls bullying me that the ones that were also liking me, which is fucking weird. But anyway, I'm thinking that also like kind of shut off my
Well,
empathy.
yeah, like again,
Bullying shut off my empathy.
I'm not a trained psychologist therapist, so let me get that out of the way. But like
Sure.
I don't know what causes psychopaths. Some people think they're born, some people think they're made through trauma. The one psychopath who I knew, he was definitely traumatized, pretty fucking hard. The other one, to my knowledge, he didn't have a lot of trauma, but him and his brother both had empathy disorders. I don't know about the third one. I'm sure you saw my post on Twitter about psychopaths, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have. Of
So,
course.
I would read that and I would go, okay, where do I have similarities and where do I have, and I don't want you to like, no one's accusing you. No one's trying to call you bad, right?
Sure.
Like you're only bad if you're
Uh,
also doing bad things.
I can relate to some of it. Like when friends piss me off, I would just ghost them for years.
Right.
Like cut them
And
out like for
do you struggle with that is the question. Because I do that too, but I had to practice doing it because it hurts me. I cut them off, but it hurts me. Like I think about it and it hurts me. Or do you, it's just a clean cut, like, okay, done.
it's like whatever. It's like just a switch. Okay,
Exactly.
fine,
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you have an
I
empathy
woke up
disorder.
I wake up the next day not thinking about it. Like
You have it. You have it. You. I am not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist, but I'm 99% sure you have an empathy disorder. Yes,
and then I would just pop
and
up
that's the
after
vibe that you give off. That's why in the beginning of the call, I'm like, something's weird. Something's weird. My psychopath radar was going off. But like I said in the
Psycho radar.
post, I don't think you're beyond help. Like I don't think
No,
that
brother,
you are like.
because
I think you have potential, but you have to actually want to change.
actually that's the thing, bro. Like that's why I don't follow RZ or the other PUA guys anymore because like honestly, you're a breath of fresh air in this dating PUA seduction community. You, sir, are a breath of fresh air. Like, holy shit, you can actually be kind and nice to people and still get your dick sucked by a fucking
Yes,
hot girl.
it's actually the best
Like,
way.
holy shit.
It's actually the
Like,
best
holy
way.
shit. And I'll be honest, like, you do sort of like inspire me to be a good person. And I've told you this before.
Mhm.
But also, like, I'll be honest, there is also that sort of like self-interest motivation as to why I want to
Sure.
be a good person.
Every,
I want to be a good
every
person.
everyone has that. I'm gonna tell you, everyone has that. Even I have it. I still have
Sure.
self-interest and wanting to be good, but there is one element. So what you have to do is first practice the good person part. Then you have to ask yourself, how can I turn on this light? So go back to when you saw that woman who was wanting to sell whatever peanuts or whatever, and you gave her money. What do you think was different about that moment?
I could relate to her sacrifice because my mom did similar sacrifices for me and my dad.
Okay. So you can connect with people, like you said before, if you've also had a similar experience. You're able to bridge this
Yeah,
connection.
because I've had the experience of feeling the pain that they're feeling.
Okay.
If I mean, like if they told me like, hey, my dad was like butchered in front of me. I mean, holy shit, that's traumatizing, obviously. But like,
But you can't connect with it.
I I mean, no, I mean, I would be my reaction would be like, what the fuck? I mean, like genuine holy shit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, like who wouldn't, right? But like, would I feel it to the same extent that they do? Probably not. I don't know. I don't think so. Because I've never experienced it. I mean, and thank God I never experienced it. But yeah.
Okay. So you've never been homeless, but when you see homeless people, I can still be like, holy shit, that, like, not only do I think that's a difficult experience, I actively feel bad. Like, I have a bad feeling.
Like you
I
genuinely feel like
suffer.
this pain in your chest.
Yes.
In your chest.
Like, I'm suffering seeing them. Like, I'm
Well,
suffering.
I mean, bro, the Philippines is a developing country. There's homeless people everywhere.
No, that has nothing to do with what I just said. What I said was, if I see anyone, someone tells me their mom died. My mom hasn't died, yet, but
Sure.
holy fuck, I'm so sorry, and I feel it's instant. I don't have to think about it. There's no gap. It's an instant reaction.
I get you.
Oh.
I get you. I think, okay, in terms of like the level of emotion that I would feel if somebody told me that, it would be like, remember my audio a while ago when I was on earbuds? It's
Yeah.
kind of muffled.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
that.
That's a very beautiful way of putting it. Yes, that's a very good way of putting
There is
it.
that emotion right there, but it's like
Exactly. Yes, correct.
muffled.
Yes, it's muffled. Exactly. Exactly. Turn up the volume. However, here's what I'm going to tell you. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah, because
I think my theory on psychopaths. Now, this is totally like there's no way to
Sure.
prove this. I think
worries.
psychopaths were born or created the way they are because they had a wish from a previous life to avoid the pain of empathy, because empathy is painful. And I think that
Yes.
they run away from it and they dim it down, like you said, in order to avoid it. So really, at the end of the day, I think psychopathy is just being scared of emotions, of pain. So,
I think so.
when you try to, if it's possible, I don't know, this could be a complete, but
Sure,
it's worth
sure,
trying.
sure.
If you can start to turn up the volume on those emotions, it's going to hurt and it's going to be a very strange experience.
Yeah. I mean, I get you because like that 1.001% instance of me crying because I felt the pain of that old lady. Like, I get what you mean. It hurts feeling.
And
other
you didn't
people's
like
pain.
it. You didn't like that feeling.
Brother. I mean, come on, man. Machismo.
Right.
We got machismo here, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
The culture of machismo. You're not. I mean, I don't think machismo here in the Philippines is as bad as Latin America, but like it's still there.
Yeah, no, it's not. No,
Not
but
sure.
it is. It is there. Yeah, no. So, I mean, I've seen you guys play Dota. You guys are pretty
brother.
bad. So,
Brother, the toxicity comes out.
yeah,
I-
bakla bobo. Yeah. It's pretty fucking
Bakla, Bisaya.
bakla. Yeah.
Bisaya, bobo.
So, look, man. I think step one, no more SWs. When the lust gets really strong, I know it's going to be strong. You're going to be horny as fuck, and you're going to feel like, punching a hole in the wall. Just jerk off,
Yes.
and I want you to like feel the emotions. Okay, I feel this very strongly, but I have to learn how to like reduce it, because women are not just holes, right? Like,
Yes.
women are just not things that I use for my pleasure. Although I feel this way currently, I have to start training myself to see them differently. So here's a really good practice. Start approaching girls and take them on dates. You're not allowed to try and fuck them. You're
Oh,
not
man.
allowed. You're not allowed. You can only be friends with girls.
So basically, like intentionally getting myself into the friend zone.
Correct. Intentionally.
That's crazy, though.
For, let's say, 6 months to a year, you're not allowed to fuck a girl.
But what's the goal of that, though?
See? Right. There you go.
What's the goal?
How
What's
can I
the-
how can I turn this into a way to get laid? Was your first thought.
Yeah. Like,
Although, here's what I'm telling you. It is actually going
how
to
does
help you
it
get
fit
laid.
into the bigger picture of
Exactly.
getting-
Exactly. For right now, I'm not going to tell you because
Come on, man. Give me a cliffhanger, bro.
because I don't. If you go at it from that perspective, first of all, you're going to fuck it up anyways. It's not going to work, and secondly, it's going to be counterproductive to what my goal is.
Could you at least like give me an idea, a taste of like how do you see women overall? I mean, of course you want to fuck them, you want to kiss them,
Sure,
but like,
sure, yes,
like, what's your
yes.
what's
As long as they're not horrendously unattractive, I have sexual thoughts arise in my mind when I see women. Yes.
of course.
But I just see them as I would, like, I'll have a thought. Oh, she's wearing this, like, clothes. Okay, well, this means this about her. I wonder what kind of person she is. I wonder what she does for a living. And then I turn my head and I don't think about her all day, right? I just go, I wonder what her story is. That's generally what I think about everyone. oh,
Really?
interesting. Like I see a guy, he opens the door for me walking into a shop, and I go, oh, thank you. And then I think, oh, he seems like an interesting guy. And I think about him for like 5-10 seconds, and then I move on. I
Were you always
think,
like,
yes. I've
like even before you
always,
got
from a young age, watched people and wondered what their story is. That's been my entire life.
interesting? Even before you got good with women?
When I was a child,
Damn. Okay.
I always
Speaking of
wondered about people.
Speaking of when I was a child, I was like, there was this one time I was in kinder, and I saw this girl crying in class.
Okay.
She was all by herself in the classroom. She was just crying there. And I remember calling my dad, hey, hey, because I was like kinder, right? So I had a baby voice. Hey, dad, look, it's a girl, she's crying. And my dad's like, oh, what did you do? Did you make her cry? No, she's just crying. I'm just interested. She's crying, you know? It's like kinder.
Like you're curious about. It's like something for you to
again,
study. It's like a painting.
Yeah, like a scenery, I
It's a
guess.
scenery.
I don't remember if I felt bad about her
Yeah.
crying, but like
Right.
I think it was from the scenery.
Right.
And I remember when I was like 6 years old, there was a I was watching a movie with my dad and my aunt, and then there was a scene where the car exploded and there was a guy inside. It's an action movie. And then I remember saying, oh wow, what a waste of a good car, something like that. And then my aunt was
Jesus.
like
Jesus
and then my
Christ.
aunt was like, you felt bad for the car, but not for the person inside of the car. And I'm
Right.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good car. I mean, fuck,
Yeah. Exactly.
He's
Yes.
like 6 years old.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, dude. Okay. And you weren't traumatized as a kid. Like, did you go through any extreme trauma?
Um, grade school, grade school, high school, I got like intense bullying. Prior to that, not really, except for this one time. Like, I don't know if this counts as trauma. Two things. Number one, I was in nursery school, and there was this kid. We were playing toy trains or Legos or whatever, and he said, "Hey, you should put it on the toilet." I don't know why I did it, but I did it. And then the teacher caught me, and then of course she scolded me because like this toy's in the fucking toilet. And I remember crying about it, and then I remember my mom like having to pick me up because I was crying like a little bitch in nursery school.
Hmm.
So I don't know if that sort of like is an early experience of shutting off my empathy and trust in people because I got screwed over at such a young age. That's
Mhm.
number one. The other thing is like I'm an only child, but until I was like 6 years old, my mom has a half sister who kind of stood as a sort of like sister figure to me,
Okay.
to carry me, look after me and shit. I know for a fact I've developed an attachment to her as a sister figure. But when I was like 6 years old, she left home, not sure why. And I remember crying about it. So these two experiences, I don't know if they have
I mean,
any
no,
bearing
no,
on
no.
my psyche or
Trauma is like, your uncle fucking beating the shit out of you and then molesting you. That's trauma. Like these are like things. How many of these? Okay. At any point in this talk, have you lied to me?
no.
Interesting. There was a pause there. See, here's
No,
the
no,
problem.
no, no.
Here's the problem. It's hard to distinguish. So once I learn these things about you, like I don't think you're cosplaying. Like I don't think you're pretending to be a psychopath. But once I do clock you as it's very hard for me to trust you. Right?
Yeah, so that's why I'm hesitating to tell you about stuff, not because I have intentions, but because I know based on your post on Twitter, like if you think I'm a psychopath,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be guarded. You're gonna be guarded.
No,
Like, I don't
there's
want you to,
there's a part of
because,
me
brother,
there's a
I don't
part of
want
me
you
that
to be
thinks everything
guarded
you're saying is a lie.
because I don't want you to be guarded because like I mean like number one, I'm not gonna do anything to you, and I'm like on the
Well,
other, I'm on the other
yeah,
side of the fence.
I'm not scared. What I'm saying is if you really want if you genuinely want to change, then you just need to take the advice and run with it. So all these stories you either keep coming up with or you're remembering, it doesn't matter.
Dude, okay.
I get it.
On God, like this is all real,
Sure.
100%.
Sure.
I mean, let's just think about it like logically for a minute, brother. Because like, what's my incentive for lying?
I
What do
don't
get out
know.
of
I don't just enjoyment.
it? There's no incentive, dude.
Just enjoyment.
There's-
You get people enjoy having attention on them. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I'm not saying you're lying. I don't know because I don't accuse people of things I don't know. Like I don't know if
sure.
you're lying. You might be totally telling the truth. That's not. But I'm just asking you these questions to try and like dig deeper.
Sure.
So
I'm gonna be as honest and truthful to you as much as possible because that's the point of coaching, right?
sure.
Right.
So you need to address the muffled emotions and start looking at them and trying to raise the volume. That's it. And if you ask, well, how do I do that day to day? Go, okay, I need to start confronting my emotions. Just like that first guy who came on the call, Thomas. I don't know if you were here, but he's like, oh, I have to like address my emotions, and I come from a machismo culture, right? Start journaling, start asking yourself, why don't I feel these things? And then try to like think, how can I start feeling these things? And you practice. And eventually, who knows, maybe one day the light can turn on. I don't know. I'm not a psychopath who fixed myself, so I can't say I've done this 100%. And I've never succeeded in training a psychopath to be empathetic. I've tried it twice with 2 best friends, and it did not work. So I don't know if it's possible. But if it is, then I think that's the direction you go in. So start asking yourself, what's keeping me from fully feeling feelings for people, empathy? And then start practicing things that force you to do that. So being friends with girls and not trying to fuck them, trying to make friends with people in general, and then every time you catch yourself seeing the world objectively and transactionally, try to find something deeper than just what can I get out of it or what can this person do for me. Okay?
That's fair. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because like right now, I can go weeks and months with minimal social interaction, and usually I just socialize either to network for my work.
Exactly.
Or,
correct.
have fun.
You see socializing purely as a transactional thing. That's
How are
what
you
they
supposed
mean by antisocial personality disorder. It's literally like,
What's-
for you, socializing is a means to an end.
Yeah, it's probably textbook
Yes.
sort of psycho.
Yes.
So what should be the right mindset with socializing people? Or should I-
What are people's stories, and how can I help them?
Okay.
And helping someone might just be someone to talk to. It could be very simple. You
It
don't
doesn't
have to.
be like
You don't have to give them money. You don't have to. No, you just you want to get to know people. Like having someone who feels like they actually listen to you and care about you is
so
a profit.
getting to know people and try to help, like try to improve their lives in whatever way you can, no matter how little, that becomes the end in and of itself.
Yes, correct. It's an end in and of itself, even if you particularly get nothing from it.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, do you think I give off psychopath vibes to other people?
Yes.
I mean,
I don't
nobody's-
think I don't think they know, but from the stories you told me, people eventually pick up on it. But I think that you give off weird vibes. They don't know what it is. It's just something is off.
Sure.
Like before, when I was talking to the other guy and you turned on your mic to talk, that was rude, right? Like you interrupted. I was talking to him and you interrupted because you wanted the attention on you.
Oh, that was rude. My bad.
Yeah, it was rude.
Sorry.
So
Because I thought it was like a dead moment, so I thought it would be okay.
right. But that's how you need to start thinking. Look at your actions and go, oh, maybe that was just, not a good move.
Are you sure I'm not just not autistic?
No, I don't think this is autism.
Why would I not be autistic? Because like that one, for example, I didn't think it was rude. Like I didn't pick up on that being rude. I didn't pick up on your tonality and your response.
They because I handled it. I'm just gonna answer your question and then we go back. Like I'm not gonna like yell at you. What the fuck? Like why would I do that?
No, I mean, but I also didn't pick it up on your microfacial expressions. Like fuck this guy, fucking rude motherfucker.
Yep, because I didn't let it affect me. I felt immediately. I was like, okay, but I said, is this really worth it? Worth like chastising him? No, he's not my child. He and it didn't come off initially.
Well, you didn't wear it on your face, in other words.
No. Well, I've learned how to. It's not that I didn't feel it. It's just I learned how. I learned how to regulate my emotions.
That's fair. Okay.
Right. Because it didn't affect me emotionally. It wasn't an emotion. It wasn't like, oh my god, that was rude. No, because like
So picking up. Not picking up on social cues once in a while. Like
psychopaths can have trouble with social cues, not because they have the inability to read social cues. They actually sometimes are very good, but the problem is because they don't have empathy. Things can okay, basically autism misses social cues for one reason, psychopathy misses other social cues for different reasons. But psychopaths are a lot better at reading social cues. Like you said, when that girl at the club said you're thirsty, what kind of thirsty, you understood. Whereas an autistic person would be like, what do you mean? I said I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. You understand?
Yeah. Like
So
I did this like psychology test online where like they show you pictures of people's eyes, just
okay.
their eyes, and then you guess like which emotions are
Sure.
they feeling based on expressions. And I think I got like a 28 out of 30 right or something like that. Some pretty decent score. Like two mistakes out of 30 or something like that. So I think I'm pretty, at least I'm not retarded with reading people's emotions. I
Right, exactly. That's what I mean. So that's why you're not autistic. But you definitely are low empathy. Are you a full-blown
and
psychopath? I don't know.
I kind of already picked up on like the moment you realize I'm a bit of a psychopath, I can sense that your vibe kind of like okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
back off a bit.
I'm much more guarded. Yes.
You're a bit more guarded.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, don't be
Yes.
guarded, man. I have no bad intentions, man. Like, come on,
It's
buddy.
not about it's
I
not
feel
a
bad, bro, because like you seem like a kind of guy I would want to go out for beers with, and I know you don't drink, but you know what I mean.
sure. No. I don't misinterpret it as like I'm still giving you the best advice I can. Do you understand?
Of course, and I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I'm still giving you the best advice. It's not affecting the advice I give you. I'm just, I'm just like trying to get through. I'm trying to sift out what's true and what's not. And I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying I have to be this way because
I understand.
naturally, I want to believe everything. I'm very gullible, so I have
I
to,
get it.
like, you get it? Okay. Don't worry.
No,
Don't
because
worry. I'm still
no,
here to
because
help.
like
Even if you're
and
totally
I
everything is a lie and you're manipulating me, whatever. I haven't lost anything, right?
no, I
But if there's
understand.
a
Like I'm the
1%
same.
chance, if there's a 1% chance that I could maybe do good for you, it's worth it. To me, it's worth
Thank
it.
you, buddy. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
I appreciate it, buddy.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah, and I read your Twitter post about this psychopath friend of yours. You treated him like a little brother, and then he just ghosted you, something like that. I understand. I understand where you're coming from. Like, if I had to go through that same shit that you had to go through, of course I'd be fucking guarded the moment I find out someone's a psychopath.
Sure.
I get you.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, I remember replying to like that post about a former boss of mine who was also probably a psychopath. Like,
Probably.
yeah, because he would always tell me shit like, "Go kill your mother." I'm like,
Yeah, that's fucking
I swear to God, dude.
that's unhinged.
Right then and there, I wanted to cut his fucking head off, but I couldn't. He was my boss, and I like the
Well,
job.
don't do that. I think you'd
I won't.
lose more than just your job for cutting your boss's head off.
Of-
Just
Dude, I'm not done. Of course, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just
Okay.
saying, emotionally, that's how I felt.
I
Right.
understand. Everyone has these feelings, but you have to be extra careful of them. Okay.
That's the thing, bro. Because that's why I'm also drawn to your coaching because you also had a. Because here's the thing, I'm an agnostic atheist, right? So obviously, the whole Christian, because I grew up Catholic, I mean Christian, and the whole notion of be a good person because you believe in Jesus Christ, that shit doesn't sell me.
Mm-hmm.
And your moral Buddhist framework resonates better with me because, again, it's also coming from a place of self-interest, like you don't want karma for the next life and that type of stuff. Although I am just doubtful about the whole reincarnation thing. Like, anyway, I don't know. I hope that's real.
That's a different talk for another time. But I'm telling you,
Yes,
it's
sir.
100% true. But you have to figure it out. Okay.
I'm curious to. I also want to get to know more about that. But anyway, I'm just saying this because like I resonate with your moral framework, right? And again, I'm doing this out of self-interest. I have a strong feeling that I'm the type of person that, under the right circumstances, if I have enough money, if enough power, and then somebody screws me over, I'm probably the type of person who's just gonna unleash hell on that person, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Under the right circumstances. And I
Right.
don't want that because I don't want to be, because number one, you don't want to be watching your back because you screwed over so many people. Even if you're rich, even if you're powerful, somebody could just take you down,
Sure.
right? Logically, right? So I don't want that. And yes, it's coming from a place of self-interest. Like I don't want to fuck over people because I don't want to get fucked over, right? And I think your moral framework, the Buddhist moral framework, it resonates with me. Again, the only thing that I kind of disagree with is the whole reincarnation thing, but beyond that, it's like
Yeah.
it makes sense. So
Yeah.
like shit,
Yeah.
Hector, okay, he he has proven to me that you can be a good person and still get paid and still get your dick sucked and still be loved by women and still be validated by women. And at the same time, like he also has this pretty good moral framework that I could live my life on to not get in fucking trouble. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Like, yeah, man, I really wish I could afford. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe I'll save money for a few years and get back to you or get coaching. But for the meantime, I'll
keep
see what
practicing.
I can.
I gave you the direction, so walk in that direction, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's
It's
gonna be
gonna be
hard.
hard. It's gonna be hard,
And
okay? But you can do it
and
if you actually care enough.
and you know, I've had moments before. I did this thing called neurofeedback where it helps rewire your brain. But before that, I would get like one-itis and shit.
Yeah.
And dude, I swear to God, I've had nights of crying like a fucking bitch with all the pain from the rejection, not getting the girl that I wanted, and that type cheesy ass type of
Yeah.
hurt. And I can imagine you telling me to try to feel people's pain is gonna be like that. I
Yes.
mean, not necessarily in a romantic
It's
context, but
gonna
in
be
terms of like
it's gonna be
emotional
difficult.
intensity,
It's gonna be difficult.
it's gonna be like that.
Yes,
And
it
it
is.
hurts. It fucking hurts, man.
Yeah.
I got feelings, bro. I got
I know.
feelings.
We'll
But
see.
like,
But I have to we have to move on, okay? I have to get going to the next people.
sorry, I
So
got carried away.
I
But I
gave you
appreciate
I
it.
gave you the direction, walk in that direction, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, buddy.
Thank you.
Good luck.
You too.
See you, man.